Grand Rising. Welcome to Healing Hype Man. Message of the day. I've already started pulling the cards here just to kind of get to the message sooner. Welcome back if you are returning. Hello if you are new. Where we ascend every day because we learn every day and we change every day. Listen, projections is here again, right? Projections is here, along with the misser. This is really talking about, right? This is, I love Osho Zen because there's a story here. Projections. It's like, are we projecting the real version of ourselves? Is somebody seeing the real version of us? With the miser, right? And the story behind this is that she's an old lady who is holding on to all of her riches and jewels, probably nearing death, and she's being greedy. She's behind a wall. She has barricaded herself behind something. With traveling, once again here, guys, right? Letting go and perception. Oh, that explains it all here. I think there's, for some of us that have been hibernating, for some of us that have been holding back on who we really are, on holding back on what people see, you know, I'm gonna even go back to like COVID times, like literally people just went into a cave. And I think that you're starting to come out of your shell and you're starting to let go. For some of us, we're starting to let go of the old version of ourselves. I actually meditated with the crystal bowl here, and a visual that I got, I was able to see the little tiny felt pieces slowly falling down the textured bowl. And I was like, okay, letting go. And now that just hit me again, like something's falling off. I think an old version of yourself is falling off. Who you thought you used to be is falling off because you're traveling to a different. You're traveling. You went down 8 of Cups. You looked for something deeper. You are a different person. Two on the clock. You are a different person, and I keep saying this. You tick differently. You speak differently. Commend yourself. Give yourself a pat on the back and a hug, right? Because you're different. Death card from the lessons. I am learning that endings are merely beginnings. That's today's message. You're realizing that you're a different person. You're no longer projecting this closed off self. Right? This very well can just say like there's a level of maturity behind you as well, and you don't even want to keep it in, right? I think that you're just like, you know what, I'm gonna leave that stubborn, old grumpy lady behind because I'm traveling to something different. I'm traveling to a different direction. I want to start projecting myself, who I really am, and letting go of the perception that people might have of me, and really seeing the balanced version with the yin and the yang, right? I love how this message came out. I love how I did this. Death card, right? You're realizing that it's literally not the end of you know, your, I don't know, let's just say it's your birthday, right? It's not the end of time. It's the end of that relationship. It's the end of that cycle. Or it's a whole new version of you. 333 on the clock. You're realizing that now you can actually live life. And let me tell you, I'm telling you that's where I'm at. Like this Bufo experience that I went through, I literally am trying to tell you guys that you are the creator of your entire life. And there is no one stopping you. Nobody. Like, you really can dictate what it is that you want to do in life. Tara wants to fly out, so let's see what messages we got here. You have been mastering your craft. You have been mastering your craft. 8 of Pentacles with the Devil card, the Sun, and Page of Wands here. We're looking at our partnerships, right? And what we're connected to, and maybe even a traditional component to this, right? We have been working hard on connections, and that is the study of shamanism, by the way. The understanding of connections with thyself, and then connections with others, and connections with the earth, connection with energy, right? You wouldn't be here if you weren't connected to energy. You like astrology. These are all moving things that are taking place, right? So you've been working hard on the connection with yourself, first house, the sun, your sun sign, right? The connection. You've been looking at the good side of connections, Capricorn energy, and you've been looking at the toxic side of your connections, right? That's what the healing work has been. That's what we've been doing, chipping away at what we like about ourselves and our connection to ourselves, study of shamanism, right? Study of ourselves, and what we want to be attached to in the future, and what we have been attached to, looking at those toxic patterns, those addictive patterns, escaping. We've escaped. I'm sure everyone here has escaped into some sort of, fantasy world, addictive pattern of some sort that we've been working on, and it all has to do with us, me, myself, and I, the sun, your first house. We're in Aries season. Aries is the first house. Aries is you, your sun sign. Your sun sign in the first house is Aries house, right? How you identify. Mine happens to be Cancer, so this is also the Cancer card, right? 0 degree of Cancer, and then you have all these other traits that make up who you are, and you went exploring. Right? Why it's all happening? Because we've explored. You're a whole different person. You tick differently. You speak differently. You project differently. The vibrations that you give off are going to be different now. And you need to, I want you to give yourself a second and actually accept that. For some of you, you might be in service. I feel good when I can help others, right? I think now that you've done so much work for yourself, oh my God, this was a big download I got after that Bufo ceremony. We are all here to heal each other. And once you wake up to that and you realize that you're okay, it is technically part of like your responsibility to just go and be yourself, project yourself authentically, because that in due time can and will heal other people. So if you want to be a healer, then just be yourself, authentically, like what you like, do what you do, talk how you talk, say what you want to say, because that really is helping other people heal. Right? Now we have a job to do. And I think you're going to like this job, I'm not going to lie. You really are, because it's really having to do with you in your first house. At the same time, you're doing things for other people, which you'll feel that in return. So, my name is Alvin Catalan. I am present